All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time again. It is Medieval Monday. We're doing some Medieval Dynasty, finishing, well, not finishing, but we'll be continuing our playthrough of Medieval Dynasty. And holy shit, we've already got a follow. Viper 1981. Thank you so much for the follow, buddy. I appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead and let's get this party started. All right. Oh shit, that scared the hell out of me already. Daggum, we already got our first jump scare, and it's just the lady over here threshing on the floor. Ooh. Hang on a second, that is loud as hell. Let's go ahead and turn that volume down to 50%. Yes. That's still kind of loud. Let's try the environment. Oh, there we go, much better. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So we still got our 3 villagers. We got one in the barn. What's she doing right now? Oh, the rye grain. Okay. And making dye for the insulation. Yeah, Kevin, that's the rain sound. In the middle of a typhoon. I don't have anything going on for the kitchen right now because don't have anybody working there. Same thing with that. I don't have anybody working here either. Why are you telling me about these? All right, so we got our woodshed going, which is making us. We're getting 11 logs a day, 40 sticks a day, 17 firewood a day, and 10 planks a day. And how we doing on our wood? I mean, not wood, food here. So 41 meat a day, almost 10 leather a day, 4 fur a day, and 8 feathers a day. All right, cool. Where are we at with our quests? Oh, we got to pay our taxes. Oh my god, we got to pay 1100. Ouch. Let's see here. We should have enough stone knives. Because I made a crap ton of stone knives. We've only got 21. We can sell that throwing stone too. We don't need it. We might be in trouble. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. We can sell some fur. Yeah, it's a pretty bad storm. It's monsoon season. We can sell some of these feathers. If I had more bronze shearing scissors, I'd sell those. We'll get rid of that beer bottle. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we'll make enough money. And what's our quest with Unagast? We got to... Yeah, fuck them 1,000 logs. That was dumb. We still need 11 more carrot seeds and 4 more cabbage seeds. We'll probably get those next go around. And I need to talk to Alwyn and get 20 onion seeds. Cool. You know, get in the forest here, make it a little quieter. My voice is really quiet? Well, let's see what we can do about that. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's my game. All right, how's that? Is that better? I'm good on Viper's end. Sounds fine to you? So I got 2 that say I'm quiet and 2 that say I'm not. Run, piggy, run. Hell yeah. Oop. Hopefully they don't disappear as fast as they did last time. That was ridiculous. I'd kill an animal and I'd walk up to it to skin it and it would disappear. Like, yeah, be kidding me. I will do me. Wait, that sounds weird. Alright. Oh, I do have that there. Sweet. Okay, cool. I don't have to worry about carrying all my shit. I need to insulate it, though. So how's everybody... Well, hold on. 1, how's everybody doing tonight? And 2, how was the weekend? Alright, great. I met Waldrad recently. I'm glad. Seems you're following the path of Lordan's past just like you wanted to. I do. That's why I'm here, actually. I wanted to ask about Kestrel. Enjoying last of the warmer weather? Sweet, sweet. Oh, so you've heard about her. Yes, Wolrad mentioned her name, but nothing else. Not my story to tell, he said. Doing okay? I'm doing alright. Unagast? That's, really strange. Why would he say it like that? Strange indeed. Kess, I mean, yeah. She was part of the pack, and that would be it. Your attempt at being casual seems like you're having a stroke. Wait, did they even know what a stroke was back then? You're right, I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared for that topic. For her topic. For her. You see, Castro was... I remember the day we met. Me, Lorden, and Sambor were coming back from one of the missions. It was truly spectacular. Heist, ruse, battle, revolution, revolution. Failure. Long story short, we were forced to take a shortcut through the river and lost most of our equipment in the process. Our mounts as well. After a few days of roaming the woods, we'd come across a small village. We were way too exhausted to even think of trying something elegant, so we decided to just take the horses from the stable and leave some money behind. Hey, what's up, Satori? Thanks for the lurk, man. So we did just that. We started riding the horses out of the village in a hurry when we suddenly heard a loud whistle. Horses stopped in place immediately, as if they were enchanted. Lorden fell right off. Sambor was kicking the horse with all his strength, but it wouldn't budge. And then we heard her voice. Just lurking? I appreciate it, man. If you boys want to keep your peckers and heads attached to your bodies, you will get off my horses and start running. I looked behind me and saw the most beautiful woman I've ever seen holding a bow, with an arrow pointed right at my eye. At that moment, your uncle managed to get off the ground, pissed as heck, and started giving her a piece of his mind. So she moved her bow a little and released the arrow. She shot him? Without a blink, me and Sambor almost died from laughter. What? Why? That was the first and pretty much only person that we've met who made Lorden look like a fool, a child even. The sight of Lorden bleeding and us laughing at that must have been the strangest thing. She surely thought we were some kind of loonies. I'm certain she did. We ended up spending the whole day together. She tended to Lorden's wounds. We didn't even say a word to her the entire time. And me and Sambor were basically begging her to join us. When we explained our mission to her, which we haven't done ever before to a stranger, she said yes, just like that. There wasn't even a pinch of fear in that woman. Bravest soul that was ever born. Her only condition was that we take all the horses. She didn't have any family beside those animals, and family shall never be left behind. There was 5 of them. Some might call it coincidence, the other, destiny. The 5th was for Woolrad, right? Indeed it was. The steed's name was Burr. If y'all remember from last week, Woolrad was a burr in everybody's backside. So the fact that the steed's name was Burr, that's great. Which makes it fitting for his future owner. Burr was carrying our bags for almost a year before he got himself a rider. And those two became best friends, I'll tell you that. But looking back at to Kestra, or getting back to Kestra, Lorden didn't like her at first. Only time I've ever seen him insecure like that. He didn't put a spell on her with just a glance like every other woman, so he resented her for it. Delicious irony. Yes, it was. For a while, at least, because soon everything fell into place. Sun always rises in the east, sets in the west. No way to get around that. Same thing was with Lorden. He always got what he wanted, and that was to be admired and desired. She didn't have a chance, really. They were together, Kestrel and Lorden. Well, it started out as a fling, but isn't that how every love starts? Soon they became inseparable. If I didn't know Lorden so well, I'd say she changed him. But he didn't change. He couldn't. He just enjoyed his new game, a relationship. Even Sambor realized it at some point. Everyone did, except Kestrel. Lorden soon became bored with this game, like any other game. So he went back to seducing and having fun with other women. But now there was another challenge for him. Another thrill of keeping it a secret from Kestrel. It was painful to watch, really painful, especially when I loved them both so much. You mean loved like family, right? Rasmir, I loved Kestrel right from the moment she pointed that arrow at me. Never stopped. But I've always been shy and living in Lorden's shadow. Only worse than that. So I kept it to myself. For years. Until I didn't. What do you mean? We started having an affair together. Nothing is black and white. You certainly learn it with age. We all live in infinite shades of gray. But yes, that's undeniable. I hated myself for it, and I hated him for hurting the love of my life, for making me lie to her and keep his dirty secrets, while I had one of my own. It was exhausting, to be honest, but I couldn't stop. I couldn't lose her, and she couldn't stop loving him as well. I'm not judging you, Nagos. That sounds excruciating. That's not the end of the story. It all went downhill when she got pregnant. I couldn't eat or sleep. I've started distancing myself from her. The unknown was killing me. Was Lord the father? Did I lay with a woman carrying another man's child? Or maybe it was mine, and I wasn't going to raise it, but instead live as his uncle in a lie like a coward. I had the darkest of thoughts, rushing. Golly, I am tongue-tied tonight. All right, let's try that again. I had the darkest of thoughts rushing through my mind at this time. I still blame myself for it, but I wished it to happen? Wished what? The baby was stillborn. I wanted to die with it on that day, but I felt relieved at the same time. What kind of person feels relieved in a situation like that? When Lorden left the room, I wanted to see its eyes. I wanted to be sure, to finally know what to feel. She didn't let me. I joined Lorden in his grief. We drank and cried all night. I was pretending just to be an empathetic brother, but I was scum. A scum with a grief of his own. The child's little body was burned in the morning. I couldn't get back to being with Kestrel after that, and neither could Lorden. So she lost 3 of her men on that day, all consumed by the flames, blown away by the wind as smoke and dust. Unagast, I'm so sorry. I had no idea what you've been through, what you've all been through. You have nothing to be sorry for, my child. I was trying to tell you that from the beginning. Don't envy the lives we lived. We were trying to do some good, make some change, but we are not heroes, and we're still paying for the price of it. Is she still here in the valley? I don't know where she lives. She didn't want to be found, not by me, so I never looked. But I'm pretty sure that Sambor knows. You can try with him. Then that's what I'm going to do, then. Rasmir, if you see her, tell her that Never mind. Be well. Alright, so we gotta go see Sambor now. What about Elwyn's story? We can talk to him. He's usually up here in the field. Let's see if he's up here. There he is. What's going on? Long time no see, Owen. How are you? You look sad. Hi. You would not believe what happened. Go on, tell me. My hoe is broken. Oh my god, this guy. First his water skin, now his hoe. Oh no, the horror. Don't laugh. It's important to me. Fine. Then how can I help you? Well, I've already ordered a new one from Falambor, a craftsman from the village on the other side of the river, north of here. He's my father's old friend. I was told by Papa that Falambor eventually gave up blacksmithing when he got older due to his back pain issues. However, he still occasionally helps to fix some tools for local field workers. I haven't picked up the hoe yet because I've had a lot of work. Sure, I'll be happy to help you. Here, coins to pay Falambor for the hoe. It should be enough. I know I can trust you with this matter. Don't worry, I'll be back soon with your precious hoe. Oh yeah, we still gotta sell stuff so we can pay our taxes. Wait, where's the farmer? What the hell? Did I just freaking trip? That's never happened.
Hail, friend.
So it depends on what you want to do.
Only the best products here.
So you don't have to do the um, quest line if you don't want to. Um, Now there are some quests that you do have to do, like the chapter quest. So there's chapter quest, there's story quest, and then there's side quest. Oh, and there's challenges. The challenges come from the king in the form of um, what are they called? Well, not in the form of, but from the, oh God, come on.
Goodbye.
It is they come from by the Herald. So the Herald will arrive at one town and issue the challenge. However, you don't have to do any of the challenges. The main thing for doing the challenges is right here, where it has your king. Who this time it's Marigod the First, the Caring. My current standing is neutral, which means I get no penalty or benefit in taxes or in the king's pleasure with me. As I do challenges and complete them, then I will actually get a tax break, and my favor with the king will go up, which I guess could lead to other things. Let's see if it says here. Um, they're not mandatory or easy, but successful fulfillment of the challenge will come with great rewards. Apart from highly increasing your dynasty's reputation, it can also build up your relationship with the king. But then, of course, failing can also result in equal punishment. Let's see here. I don't see anything else about the king, but I do know that you can get a tax break. As far as these quests here, so these are the challenges. I haven't done any because the Herald hasn't come yet. And then you have your side quests. These are the story quests. So you have Alwyn's story, which we just got the money for his hoe, and well, I don't want to spoil anything, but there are some quests along for Alwyn that you, if you want to, you can do. You don't have to. As you can see here, it says years left until the quest line expires, 14 years. And I think we're on, what was it? We're in year 3. So we still got 11 more years to do this if we want to. For the Unagos story, we have 16 years to complete it. There is no time on the chapter quest. The chapter quest, all they do is they help guide you in the ability to learn the different aspects of the game, as well as you can see down here it says max development stage is farm, which is building limit 20. So however, though, I do have building limits set to 200%, so this would actually be 40 for me. But you have to complete the chapters in order to get your building limit increased. That's the only one you really have to do. So usually what I do is I will work on my village during the spring, summer, and autumn. And then when winter comes around and there's not much I can really do, then I work on the quests. That way I don't freeze to death in the winter. Alright, let's see if there's anything else I can sell, because we still need more money. I don't use spears. We can sell that spear. I don't need the henbane. At least not yet. Oh, yeah, we can sell some leather. Yeah, there we go, 63. No, winter is blizzard season. Right now we're in spring. Let's sell off some of these torches. Oh, we have some sticks. Let's make some. Let's make some more knives to sell. Yeah, so up here in the top of the screen, this little green tree means it's spring. The yellow tree is summer. Then the orange tree is autumn or fall, and then the barren tree is winter. And of course, you can also tell that it's winter by all the snow on the ground. Alright, get these last couple knives here. And in the meantime, it is time to start up Stream Raiders. Alright. I think we said we were going to continue going along the top, so let's get our Stream Raider battle up and running. Alright. Throw my paladin out. I don't know where to throw him though, so I'm going to put him here. Alright, the captain is on the field. If you want to play Stream Raiders, make sure you hit that link there in the chat. You can put down 1 troop every 5 minutes for a max of 6 troops. And hopefully we can beat whatever boss we're fighting against. Alright. Let's go sell some more stuff and see if we can pay for our taxes. The only reason I did the 2 quests this time around was because it's been a while since we talked to Alwyn. And Unagos had a quest to complete along with paying our taxes, so...
Welcome.
Dang it.
It was nice.
I need to sell stuff
Hello there.
first.
Best goods in the valley.
Alright, we don't need the copper spear. We'll sell the henbane, the leather, the torches, and the knives. Alright,
Have a good day.
that should allow us to pay our taxes. Yep, there we go. Alright, we have paid our taxes. We'll go ahead and grab this hoe for Alwyn. Since we're here, we'll run through the river and take a bath. Put our bow away. So this river ain't all that deep. There's the floor. So it's like 5 feet deep. Oh, hang on a second. I almost forgot to mute my phone. There we go. Run, run. Come on, run. Oh, I was about to say, where in the world are we going? Welcome. Hello, Alwyn sent me to pick up the hoe he ordered. I assume something bad happened to him, judging by the fact that he had to send someone on his behalf. No, he's just very busy with work. Work, right. I'm helping. Okay, everybody's busy with work. Ah, that boy. He is capable, but he takes all of his family duties on his shoulders alone. I cannot see he cannot see how much he limits himself. He's still young and could have achieved a lot more than just work in the field day by day. So I'm not the only one who notices that. If you're friends, maybe you'll be able to talk some sense into him. I will do my best. How much for his hoe? For Alwyn, 90 coins. Thank you. I'm going back to him then. Wait, one more thing. One hunter is looking for buyers for his bows. Are you interested? Not now, but I will keep that in mind. Thank you for the hoe. Ooh, it got dark. Take another bath. Wait, I've got. Oh, okay. I got Alwyn's copper hoe, and then I've got my own 2 copper hoes. All right, all right, all right. There's also been some questions I know from some of y'all about if this game's multiplayer. Currently, it is not. However, it is rumored that the first quarter of next year, ooh, I get to keep the coins. Sweet. The first quarter of next year, they will be releasing, hopefully, the co-op, so you can hop on with your friends and play this with your friends and build villages and stuff. Alright, we talked a bit. He mentioned that some hunter he knew is looking for buyers for his bows. Really? What, are you interested? I don't know. I've never even shot a bow. I guess I would be good at it anyway. Trying is better than doing nothing, don't you think? You have a completely different approach to life than I do. But you may be right. I will have to think this out. Fine. I'll leave you alone with your thoughts then. See you next time. Alright. I don't have a torch. Let's grab a torch. So we can see where the hell we're going. Alright, torch. Simple torch. And let's go ahead and put some insulation on this building here. I don't have a hammer? Eh? Did I sell my hammer by accident? I bet you I sold my hammer by accident. God bless America. That's alright. Alright, add insulation. Now this doesn't appear to have any effect on how much firewood you use, but it does give you building XP, which you need to gain access to new buildings. Alright. So when you come under technology, building technology, in order for me to get to resource storage 2, I need to develop this technology by extracting activities and building structures. And so that I can discover new schemes. And building or putting the insulation on the walls and stuff helps with the building XP. Alright. Back home. We'll stick to the road so we don't have to worry about the boars again. Slightly longer, but not too bad. Oh, I looked over at my copper hammer. I'm like, holy crap, what is wrong with my stamina? It's the wrong side of the chart there. I hope I don't run into any bandits along this road. So nice that the first day of spring is just a freaking monsoon. Oh, I can't even remember if we did our harvesting yet. Ah, monsoon's over. Woohoo! Wait, so I need to find a husband for our hunter. Ah. What about our fields? How's our fields looking? Ah, great. I need fertilizer. And then I need to plant because it is spring. Excuse me. All right, we'll put some of this stuff away so we're not burdened by our... I need the hose. I need the fertilizer. Put the bow away. Got a simple bag. All right. Don't need the torch anymore or the knife. We'll keep the wooden hoe. Probably need more than just one simple bag, so we'll make 3 more. Nope, rise of fall crop. Okay, I don't have any seeds here, so they must all be at the barn. Do. Did that seriously just put... Yep, it did. There we go. All right. Cabbage, carrot. I know we need that. And the wheat. All right, cool. Oh yeah, onions. All right. Oh, I bet you. I'm not gonna have enough fertilizer for all this. I'm gonna need more fertilizer, which means there's that daggone mosquito. Dadgummit. Let's see, do we have any more fertilizer? Nope. Which means we need more money to go buy manure to turn into fertilizer. Some meat in there. Let's run into town real quick and buy fertilizer. I should have done that before I left, but it was dark. Ooh. Oh, we don't have our shovel. Let's grab our shovel. We'll hit up that clay pit right outside of our resource storage. That way we can get more daub going, because we still have to do the smithy there, the sewing hut, our kitchen, and our barn, along with the other resource storage over by Gostovia. So we'll take the bronze shovel. We'll take the iron shovel just in case the bronze one breaks. Bop, bop, ba, da, bop. Bop, bop, ba, da, bop. And we can look for a husband for our hunter. How old is she? 23. So we gotta have somebody between the ages of 18 and 33. Ooh, rabbit. Oh, I don't have a knife. Damn it. Oh, it's a moose. Where's some rocks? Hey, it didn't disappear this time. Nice. What, moose? I'll punch you too. Come here, wabbit. Come on. Woo. That badger, he juked me out there. Oh, I hear a fox. All right. Here we go. Bronze shovel. See if we can find any goodies in here too. I found like 30 coin in one of these deposits one time. Chaos! Holy crap, man. Long time no see. How you doing, brother? I gotta remember, I need to write myself a note to fix my shoutouts. For some reason it works for Satori, but I can't seem to get it to work for anybody else. I'll have to work on that. So how you been, Chaos? Want to get together and play some more games together. Oh, that's no good to hear. I mean, it's good to hear that you're getting better, but sucks about the health issues. Yeah, I haven't dealt with
Hello there.
wow, that Edwin is loud.
Only the best products here.
I haven't dealt with Stream Elements too much other than for my sponsorships.
Have a good day.
Man, that dude is loud.
How are you? Only the best products here.
Yep, that puts me at even. Okay, cool.
Goodbye.
Let's see here. Overweight, back, restlessness when sleeping. Ugh. Less stress is always good too. I tell you what, man, it's been a stressful year. For me, 2020 wasn't bad. This year's been horrendous. So so that clay pit's gone. There's some more across the river, but we gotta fight some boars to get to those. I need to work on my weight as well. I spend way too much time behind a computer desk. Oh, it's a rock. I thought it was a dead animal just laying there. I was about to say, what the heck? Free food. So you still streaming Chaos or no? Ooh, swollen legs and ankles. Yikes. I hope you're not diabetic or anything like that. That or heart issues. I think heart issues cause swelling as well. That's actually what my grandpa's going through right now. He's his heart keeps going into AFib and he's swelling up. He's retaining a lot of water. All right. You know, I don't want to put that in there. I want to go ahead. No, let's go ahead and let them make the manure for, or the fertilizer for now while we go and fertilize ourselves. Fertilize the field. Ah, 7 years of streaming. Yeah, need a vacay. I feel you there. So you moved again? 'Cause I know you moved from, I want to say it was New York to a new place. Did you move from there? Oh, I just realized I don't have my Stream Raiders countdown in the upper right corner. Dag nabbit. Oh, we're out of fertilizer. Alright, cool. Where's the wooden hoe? Oh, it's number 6. Okay. Blood pressure meds and anxiety. Oh, okay. It broke. Now while my character regains his stamina, we can swap out to the new hose. Ooh, it looks so pretty. It's a nice wooden handle. Alright, let's go see how much fertilizer she's made and how much manure is still left, and we'll make the rest. I should just put the manure in the barn. Alright, let's see here. Well, I shouldn't make any fertilizer. Okay. And she's obviously in the process because we have 82 of the 84 left. Guild Wars 2. Sweet, sweet. That's right, it was India. I wanted to say Chicago, but I didn't feel that was right. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. So yeah, you went New York City to Indianapolis. May have to move again this area. Oh, you're in a bad area? That sucks. Platinum Tron Evolution after 8 years. Speaking of platinum, my son, he's Plat 1, I think, is what he said. Plat 1, no, Plat 2, Division 3 on Rocket League. He won a 2v1 in competition the other day. Soon that boy comes of age to be able to stream on Twitch. Might have to put him on there so he can show people how to play. You know, that's a sensitive question there, Zen. So I still have World of Warships, still have it installed. And we just leveled up our farming, sweet. But it's a Belarusian company, so I have mixed emotions about playing the game. But I do still have it. I do want to play it. So Yeah, I found out probably about a month or two after the whole thing kicked off. And I was like, nope, not playing that. All right, Chaos. Yeah, go get some rest, man. Hope you get to feeling better. Take care of yourself. And we'll see you either in my next stream or in your next stream. Oh, I miscalculated. Needed one more. There we go. All right. But yeah, I mean, we had a lot of fun playing World of Warships. And I know Tyranny's played in the past. And I think Satori has as well. All right. Stream Raiders is ready to go. But yeah, I think Satori's played. And there's a few others I think would really like to play. Wow. Wow, we got a lot of people in here. All right, well, let's boogie. Oh. Well. That ended rather quickly. Look at Tyranny, though, with a kill and an assist. Looks like Zen Metal gets the Musketeer scroll. Tyranny gets 2 healer scrolls. Congratulations on your spoils award, gentlemen. And on to the next battle. We got baddies in our deployment area. Pfft. Typical. Nope, that's not what I said to do. Oh, we're doing this again, are we? Okay. Nope, there we go. Where's Buster? Buster! Go kabloo me, Buster! Alright, the captain is on the field. Let's actually see if I can... Oh, I need to update it. Alright, cool. Thought maybe I could put the... what you call it in there. Put the link in real quick. Oh well. Alright. Back to the business at hand. But man, if we played some World of Warships, I feel I'd be so rusty. I used to be pretty good at the carriers, but I got a feeling I'd be stupid rusty. Let's grab that last fertilizer. Hopefully she's done making it. I should have just done it myself, but I wanted to give her something to do. Over here, that's right. Fertilizer, there it is. Oh, we're a little hungry. Go over here to food storage and get us some food. Alright. That's right, we did level up our what you call it? Farming skill. There we go. Farming. Alright. Yeah, harvest additional crops. Sweet. And that'll probably be next. Consuming less stamina. We want to get those extra seeds and stuff when we harvest. Alright. Let's see. We have 4 carrot seeds, so we'll start with the carrots. Because we need to get up to 15. Hey, we're at 4 carrots, and we started out with, I think we started out with 1 seed. We're up to 4 now. Alright. We have 11 cabbage, 9 beetroot. So let's go with the cabbage. That'll get us all the way down to the end here. Oh. We got 9 beets. 48 flax. Alright. Flax is definitely our money maker. So we definitely want to make sure we have plenty of room for that. Alright. I said onion. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I said beetroot again. Oh. Not too worried about planting too many onions, so I'm just going to finish out this row with the onions, and then we'll swap again. Alright. Now we got 43 wheat. Oh, we need the 16 oats. Yep. Because that's going to be the base of our animal feed eventually, so we need to make sure we get this in the ground. Have as much oat grain as possible. So when we do get animals, we can make sure we have plenty for food. No. Ah, shit. I don't have my bow or arrows on me. Leave my villager alone. Where'd he go? You don't get away that easy there, boar. Where'd you go? Can't have you attacking my hunter. Which, she's my hunter. She should have been attacking you. Where'd you go? Oh, shit. Where are you at? Where you at? Where's your fat face? There it is. I thought it was you. Where you at? asshole. Where are you going? You gonna attack one of my villagers too? Oh, that was a little high. Oh shit. Oh, you asshole. Ooh, that was close. Whew. Oh, I did hit him. Thought I missed him. Well, I lost a few arrows, but that's alright. I got some meat. Alright, back to sowing my oats. And not my royal oats. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, so we have 43 wheat and 48 flax. We'll do the flax, because that's our, like I said, that's our moneymaker. And whatever's left, we'll do wheat until we can get some more fertilizer. Which we're running out of time. I might want to increase the length of the seasons. Was that another boar? I don't think so. I got the boars like right on the edge of my town. It's great in the sense that I have hunting available right there. But at the same time, they have a tendency to attack me or my villagers while I'm doing things. I don't think they can kill the villagers, though. At least I've never had a villager get killed by one. It does get a bit annoying watching them chase after my villagers. Like, dang it, leave my shit alone. Alright. And the rest, wheat. Which looks like it'll be probably about, what, 24, 25-ish? because each row is 16. This one goes about halfway down, so maybe about, yeah, maybe about 24, 25-ish. Somewhere around there. Well, we started out with 43, so we'll find out when we get up here. And like I said, as we get more fertilizer, we can fertilize more of the plot and put more wheat down. I mean, ideally, yes, we'd want to use all the wheat so we can maximize our gains. Alright, so we started out with 43. We have 17 left. So, what was that, 26? So, yeah, not too shabby. Alright, put the onion seed back. Oh, that's right, we didn't use all the onion seed either, but hey, that was kind of what we were going for. Alright. Put the meat away. I'm going to keep the bow and arrows on me, along with the knife. Let's get a better knife, though. Do I have a copper knife? I do not. I also don't have a stone knife, but we can make 9 more stone knives. And then let's see, we need to go and find some more sticks so we can make more knives. Dear Lord, my freaking dot is amazingly loud tonight. What happened? Okay, you still see the game. Okay, all of a sudden my game decided to minimize itself. What did we get? Oh. Oh, we leveled up in crafting. Well, that's cool. Let's go with the, well, we've already gotten crafting expert level 3, so let's go with cooking expert. Okay, so it's not resource. Oh, we got the fishing hut. Oh, we can get the longbow. So the longbow does, I think, 55 damage, whereas the recurve does, I think, 45. Here, let's see here. So yeah, the recurve does 45 damage and has a durability of 250. Whereas the longbow does 55 damage, and I think it has a durability of 200. So it's slightly less durability, but it has more damage. And I kind of want to go for damage. Alright, so we need to go nighty-night. And then tomorrow we need to go find our hunter a husband and go mine. No, we don't need to go mine. Yeah, let's go mine. No, we need sticks. We need sticks to turn all that stone into knives to sell. Because we need money. Because now we can make the longbow. Alright. We just gotta buy the schematic. Anybody that's played this game before, I got a question for you. If you pick the berries in the spring before they ripen, does the plant then replenish with ripened berries when summer comes along? I've never tried it. Try and gather as many sticks as I can on my way to Gostovia. And I'll make a bunch of knives at my resource storage before I walk into town. Then I can sell them. This is what, year 3? I said year 3, right? Yeah. So hopefully we can get a herald soon. Wait, do we have a herald yet? No. I'll run down the river real quick and grab me something to drink. There's a bunch of sticks, though. All right. 123 sticks that we've gathered up. Let's go ahead and grab 2 more, make it 125. Divide that by 5. That's what? 25? Yeah. That should be 25 knives. That should give us a pretty good chunk of change. I think they sell for 20 coin each. So that's what? 500? Yeah, it's 500 coin. That's enough to get the longbow. Not enough for really anything else, though. Maybe we need more sticks. All right. Damn, 3 sticks right there. All right. Where's the stone? Right there. So 150, that's what, 30? 33? So we can make with 165 sticks, so we need 66 stones. And now we can't move because we're overburdened. That's alright. Let's make a bunch of knives. We'll no longer be overburdened. You haven't really paid... I haven't either. I'm thinking I might try it. Just to see what happens. I mean, worst comes to worst, I got a bunch of rot. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to harvest the berries and throw them on the ground, turn it to rot so I can make fertilizer. Does it really matter if I get the berries in the spring or the summer? Maybe I get more berries in the summer. Wow, my character's filthy. He'll have to take a bath before we go into town. Otherwise, nobody's going to want to talk to him. Let me see how much time we got left on Stream Raiders. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes left on Stream Raiders. Make sure you get those last few units on the field. We should be able to complete the this level tonight. We're no longer overburdened or overweight or encumbered or whatever. All right. Let's go take a dip in the water. Wash some of this dirt off. I was telling you earlier about the holding down the E key. So watch this. I'm just going to hold it down. Isn't that nice? Beautiful. Excuse me, sir. Do you have any manure?
Only the best products here.
You don't have any manure. I don't want to talk to you.
Have a good day.
I'll have a good day when you give me manure. Mr. Cowman.
How are you? My wares never disappoint.
My bad. Let me sell you some knives first. There we go. Oh, wow. I still had money left over.
See you soon.
All right. Ooh, diplomacy level up. Wrong button. There we go. Diplomacy. Romeo, I'm not worried about that. Revealing NPCs personnel. No. Better selling prices. Yes, please. There we go. Let's see here. Who else would have manure? Oh, wait. Technology. I don't want any of that. I want the longbow. Night night, Rosie. Sweet dreams. So that's only 3 things in farming technology you can get. All right. That looks like all the technology I want to buy right now. So we go and we find more manure. I'll go ahead and throw this manure into this resource storage so she can start working on making fertilizer. Oh, wait. Do we have... Haha!
Hail, friend.
I need you, Bertold, to become a hunter. Uh-oh. What's wrong with my hunting lodge? No tools. Rutro Raggy. Let me throw my knife in there real quick. Get them back working. Actually, you know what? I'll just grab these sticks here. I don't like doing this because these are all trees that'll eventually grow, but I need some sticks for knives. Oop. All right. Let's get 2 more sticks. That'll give us 9 knives. There we go. So we're at how many sticks? 55. So that's 11. So we need 22 stones. I only need 20 more because I already have 2. All right. Oh, battle is ready. So while we're making the knives here, let's go to Stream Raiders. All right, here we go. We're going to blow somebody up. In 3, 2, 1, do it. Wow, my Buster blew up and got 0. Count them. 0 kills. Tyranny got 2. Woody got 2 assists. Little Tansu got 2 kills. Zen got a kill. And Globo Truby got an assist. Alright. And Tyranny with the 3 Berserker Scrolls. Rosie gets 5 gold. Congratulations, you two, on your Spoils of War. Oh yeah, so we're going to end the night with the boss, because this is going to be the second to last Stream Raiders. So next Stream Raiders will be the make sure you get your best units in. So not this one, but next one, because whoever gets the most kills gets the first choice in the spoils of war, and then so on and so forth down the line. So make sure you save your epics and stuff for the next battle so you can try and get the most kills. In the meantime, though, the captain is on the field, and we are set to get back to Medieval Dynasty. Alright, we got those knives built. Put the manure in there. Alright, we got all those knives in there. Let's throw the straw in there too. Alright, cool. And we've got our hunter, a husband, who is also a hunter. So when she gets pregnant and has the baby and takes her 2 years off, we'll still have somebody gathering meat for us. Chicken lady. Chicken lady, you have manure?
Greetings, best goods in the valley.
You has manure, thank you. You're very kind, very
Stranger,
generous, I must
have
say.
a good day.
I'm going to try now that I have poop. Alright, I'm going to collect these berries here and see what happens to this berry patch next season. Be a little experiment here. Alright, do I get all the berries? Alright, we got all the berries. Hang on one second. Alright. Yep, we already hit that clay pit. Alright, cool. You know, I think we did that yesterday. I done forgot. It's all good, though. The Bonnie. Sorry, I was asking my wife if we got any snow. We're expecting snow tonight. Alright, we're going to throw the berries right outside the barn. That way they'll turn to rot for next season. And we can turn that into fertilizer. Be too little too late for the spring crops, but when the fall crops get ready to be planted, we'll have fertilizer for them. So let's make sure. You know, we're going to do the apples too, because I'm not eating apples. Yeah, it looks good. And we'll just throw them right here on the ground. That way I can see them. There we go. Well, apple's just going to roll away, eh? Hey now. Not cool. How about we put y'all right over here? Actually, you know what? On the other side over here. Yeah, fall right there in that little... What? Are you kidding me? Ah! That was BS. Is it going to stop rolling anytime soon? No, no, it's just going to roll down the hill. What if I put them inside? Well, that's not what I wanted to do. There, okay, I'll just put them inside. Because that was just dumb. There. Cool. Turn her right. We got the husband for the person. Oh, manure. We go grab the rest of the manure to turn into fertilizer. And grab the fertilizer that she's made. It's almost quitting time for them. Yay, she's made 2 fertilizer. I put all the bags over here. Ooh, we've only got 1 bag left. I'll take that other copper hoe just in case. We need more leather though. Otherwise, that 1 bag's not going to last. Leather, leather, leather. There we go. All right. I said, what was it? We're going to do the wheat. Finish up the wheat. Here's hoping. We'll need 17 wheat. Or we'll grab the rest of the onions too, just in case we can plant them. that's right. We need to make the rest of the fertilizer. You got about roughly 15 minutes left on Stream Raider, so make sure you get your units on the field. Donkey shelter. Donkey. Yeah, we should have plenty. Oh yeah, 38, yeah. So we have, I think, 17 wheat and 12 onions, so that's what, 29? So we'll have plenty with some spots left over, which will already be fertilized for the autumn planting of rye. When you're working 256 plots here, your farming kind of goes up a little fast. I don't think we're going to get 4 seeds per on the carrot seeds, but I'm hoping we do. Because I'll put us at 16, that'll complete that, because we're going to get the cabbage seeds, we know that. The question just remains, are we going to get the... oh, I gotta plow it first. Are we going to get enough carrot seeds on the next harvest in order to complete chapter 5? I know I could buy them. But I'm already buying manure. And I get seeds from harvesting. It just might take me a couple years. But hey, we have a 100% chance to get additional resources when harvesting now, so... Alright. Really? I had one more wheat to go. Good thing I made more bags. Oh crap, we haven't visited our future wife yet this season. When you do that. Oh god. I'm a horrible future husband. I keep forgetting about my future wife. Let's get something to eat. Take a bath. Alright, let's see if she has any dad joke dialogue, because she loves the dad jokes. What's up, Bear Bear? For those of y'all that are new to my channel, Bear Bear, his real name is just Bear, but we call him Bear Bear. He's my almost 14-year-old Black Lab Red Heeler mix. So if you hear me refer to the old man, that's him. How you doing, buddy? You had some loose fuzzies. Alright, you have... Where's my timer? You have a little less than 10 minutes for stream... Or about 10 minutes for Stream Raiders. So you make sure you get those units on the field. We want to make sure we beat this... uh-oh. We'll make sure we beat this boss, so we can go to the level boss. Because the level boss will be hopefully our... Well, hopefully the level boss will be our last Stream Raiders of the night. So let's get past this one so we can get to the level boss. It's getting dark. Nope, I know it's not you. It's you.
Hello there.
Affections at 82. Woo! Can we marry her? Alright, the first thing I think about when I wake up, I heard that our neighbors in the west eat frogs. What do you think about that? Would you try one? No. It's starting to get really hard to keep my hands to myself around you. Oh, let's see what that one does. Oh, we got a +7. Oh, then don't. Yes. That's great. Some say this king can tell the future. Meh. Your smile is more warming than the campfire itself. Meh. Haha, you're so hilarious. Okay, we know this one has worked in the past. So let's do that one. +10. Ha, you just wait. Fill me with some wine. You'll need to change. You will need a change of undergarments from laughter. Yes. Oh, let's see here. This athletic figure of yours is quite impressive. I envy the birds, the freedom of their wings offer. How magnificent it would be to just glide across the sky towards the unknown. Do you know why bears would never use swords? Because they always fight with their bare hands. Yes, that one. Haha, please stop. My stomach hurts. It's unbearable. Oh, we're gonna get to do it again. Oh, should I? You had me at hello. It's so embarrassing now that I realize you didn't even say hello. I just always wanted to say that. Can we start over? Yes, sure. Let's get married. Oh, that's great. Ah. Woohoo! We got married to a woman who is hilarious because she loves dad jokes. All right, let's see if we can get home before the season ends. Oh, she needs a job. She's gonna be my smithy. And now that she's the smithy, what all can the smithy provide me? We have copper tools. Okay, cool. Let's go with a third of a copper hammer. So that'd be one copper hammer every season. She'll need a full copper axe a day to keep my. That's quite a bit. Okay, but whatever. There's that. Yeah, I don't think she needs a full one per day. How about a half a one? We'll go with that and see what happens there. We'll put this at a third. We'll put that one there as well. There we go. Actually, I'm going to need a little bit more knives because I have 2 hunters right now. So let's go with that. I mean, granted, the copper knives will last longer. But half a one a day, so that means 2 days will be 1 knife. So every other season, she'll produce 2 knives a season. So hopefully 1 knife a season, or 1 knife per hunter per season. I don't know. But we have some new technology. What we got? Oh, that's right. We had the donkey shelter. Donkey. Oh, we can get the pigsty? Oh, man. Why haven't I built the pigsty yet? I ain't got no money to buy no freaking pigs. That's why. Alright. I need to work on that one too. Get the daub on it. Let's run back home because the end of the season's coming near. Or coming nigh, whatever. And it's going to be summer. And I think the cabbages will be ready come summer. Actually, you know what? When are the cabbages a 2-season plant? Like, when can you do cabbages? Don't have a bag on me to check the seeds. You might be able to plant cabbages in the spring, harvest in the summer, then plant them again in the summer and harvest them in autumn. I'll have to double check that. There's the houses. Take a quick bath. As we $6 million man it through the water, or bionic woman it, however. Let's face it, either way, we're not running very fast, even though they're supposed to be able to run very fast. It's just that slow motion. Wait, how many people know about the $6 million man or the bionic woman? Am I really dating myself here? It's a new season. Alright. Hunting incident. The king and his hunting party had their annual hunt in the forest nearby. Such a prestigious event was, however, cut short due to an unfortunate accident. One of your villagers was shot with an arrow by one of the king's men who mistook for a deer. What? The king extended his apology for the recklessness of his men and offered compensation for the damages. Norberto works 3% less efficient, but we get 200 coin. Really? My barn worker. Really? You're gonna shoot my barn worker with a flippin' arrow because you thought she was a deer. Her. They thought she was a deer. Hey, come here. Talk to me.
How can I help you?
Yeah. How can you mistake her for a deer?
See you soon.
All right. Let's go harvest. You're not much older than me, Tierney. Jane Doe. I don't feel so old. You know, the people I work with, they make me feel so old sometimes. That's nice, that wagon spawn there. I haven't seen a wagon spawn within my village before, so that's kind of nice. Well, hopefully her husband made her feel better. Alright, so I don't think we need the sickle yet. Well, no, the oats might be ready. Oh, yeah, we got some rot. That'll give us 13 fertilizer. Yay! Carrots. Oh, the onions are ready. Okay. So it's onions and cabbage. Oop. Wrong button. Oh, beetroots aren't ready. You know, I wish I had a fly swatter. I could hit that stinking fly, mosquito, whatever the damn thing is. Flax, that's what it is. Flax is ready. Oh, Stream Raiders is ready. All right. Oh, bunch of people bailed on us. Wow. All right, so Zen Metal got 4 in there. Looks like Tyranny got 5 in there. So we got a total of 10 allies. Oh, well, right there's the little number right there. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Hopefully we win. What the hell just happened? Oh God. Wow, we got wrecked. Wow. This one back here was a 4 skull. This one was a 3. Well, unfortunately, this is going to be the last Stream Raiders of the night. So, hopefully we win. I'm going to bring out the big war beast. Alright, the captain is on the field. Make sure you get your best units out there. Hopefully we win. Alright. Wait, flax requires a scythe? I thought you... Oh, okay, you can do it with a sickle. I am out of sync. Not to be confused with InSync. There we go. Now we got this rolling. Get our stamina back up. Come on, old boy. You got to keep the stamina up. Alright, we're getting loaded down here, so let's go ahead and drop some of this off. Cabbage seeds. Look at that. We put down, what was it, 11? And we got 26 cabbage seeds. So we got double. Man, I hope we get that with the other stuff. The carrots. Alright. We've emptied our pockets and back to harvesting. Planted 20 onions. So how many seeds did we get from those 20 onion seeds? Woo! We got 44. So we got doubled. Yeah. Because we planted 20 onion seeds. We got 44 back. And I hope that continues with the carrots. Well, even if we did double, that would only be 8. Because we planted 4. So that means we'll plant 8 next year. And then we'll get 16 next fall. Oh, I got it. Okay, cool. All right. That's wheat. That'll be ready next season. Sweet. Oh, excuse me, Norberta. How's your arrow wound? Oh, look at all that flax. 465. Yes. Oh, we're gonna be making some money. I just need to keep 256 of it to plant my field. All right. Let's get all the farming tools over into the barn. I would be a great boy band. Just me. Not sure that's how that works. I don't think a single person can be a boy band. Wouldn't you need more than one person? Well, don't get me wrong. I agree with you. I would make a good boy band. As long as I don't have to sing. Or play any instruments. Okay, so we're done with farming. How are we looking on food? Okay, we need more food. We have 66 food. Alright, where's our worst meat? There it is. I don't think I have anything that requires onions. Wait, why is the meat given 10% poisoning? Actually, you know what? Let's throw this in there. Because I need to go grab the other bowls. Might even need to make some more bowls. I realized I had a wooden shovel. You can use that actually for digging clay. Alright. Hey, now, not cool. Got him. All 3 arrows stuck in him. Nice. Hey, we got fresh meat too. What are you cutting up? The boar I just killed? Alright. While we're taking a look at that, let's go check on Stream Raiders and see how that's going. We got 20 more minutes. Yeah, get that buster in there. Blow some up. Alright, I like it. We're getting some more baddies over here on the right side. Wasteland Hunter, Wasteland Raider, the Anointed. These guys look deadly. Oh, they're assassins. Oh, damage 40. Eee. Damage 5. Yeah, let's get rid of those assassins. Damage 14. Woo. Those assassins are mean. Alright. Oh. Alright. A little over halfway done making our food. That's why I said we need to increase our cooking speed. Because it looks like it's taking, what, 6.5 seconds? 6.3 seconds. The good news is this pottage does plus 30 hunger, which is what the villagers need. Oh wait, I might have increased my hunger. Okay, normally 30 hunger is what the villagers need. So 1 pottage will feed 1 villager for 1 day. So me, I've got 5 villagers. So I need 5 pottage a day. And for 1 season, that's 15. So in theory, this would last almost 2 seasons. Alright. Put the cabbage back, meat, all the pottage. Alright. Alright, we're at 821 now. That's much better. Yeah, what is my setting at for 150%? So that would be 45 food. So each of my villagers will eat 1.5 pottage a day. So for that's 3, 6, 7.5 pottage a day. So that's not going to go very far. No, I did that completely wrong. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Because it's 7.5 per day, whereas it was 15 per season earlier. I need 15. I need 22 and a half per season now. So yeah, that 26 will feed us for one season. That's it. All right. Oh yeah, it's already gone down to 791. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Oh, is there a... Nope, there is not a herald. Oh, let's finish up the insulation of our buildings. Get some more building XP. So hopefully we can get the house. And I can start building closer to the creek. It would help if I had a hammer. Okay, I don't have a wooden hammer anymore. All right, cool. So copper it is. Copper hammer. Insulation. Dun, dun. All right. How are we looking on ingots? We have 75 bronze bars, but we're not making bronze tools. We're not that far along. How are we looking on copper? Got 18 copper bars there. And no copper bars here. We need to go mining. If we're going to keep the lady gainfully employed there, we need to go mining some copper. Oh, I'm like, why are we moving so slow? I don't know if y'all can hear that daggum mosquito or whatever that's buzzing by my head. That's annoying. Oh, yep, done pissed off a boar. And another one. And a third one. Don't run out of breath now. Listen for him. Okay, good. All right. How is our barn doing? Because I don't seem to be getting enough dye. Oh, it's because we're producing 1.3 a day. Awesome. Seems legit. Alright, let's put everything down I don't need so we can carry more shit. Stone pick. Oh, I'm gonna need more stone pickaxes. What do I need for stone pickaxes? I need 1 log and 4 stones. Okay. We'll go with 5. So 20 stones. All right. Put 2 back. It's not the right spot. Goes over there. Wait, that's not the broke one. Or almost broke one. Zen, I don't know if you've heard the new sounds or not, but they have an echo in the caves now. Alright, let's drop the stone. Yeah, this last update had all kinds of nice new sounds and everything. Other than the damn mosquito buzzing my head. That's the only sound I don't like. Alright, where's that other pile of stone I dropped? There it is. Alright. Time to go unload now. I went through several stone pickaxes there. I was actually kind of surprised. Huh. grab these other stone pickaxes I made. Shit. Alright, so you got about 6-ish more minutes on Stream Raiders. Make sure you get those last couple of troops in there. We want to beat this level this time. First bronze to him gets a bronze pickaxe, because this is ridiculous. Broke another one. Alright. And I can't move now. There we go. Got to keep the little lady in business. Making tools. You know, anybody that's played this game any length of time, once you get to iron, do you need bronze for anything? Or you just use that to sell? So I wonder if I should even worry about... I mean, granted, I'm still a ways off from getting iron because I need to build a mine. But once I get iron, I wonder if I should even worry about mining this stuff. Never really got past that part in your playthroughs? I'm gonna have to make some more stone pickaxes. Oops. That's a bit much. Try dropping 18. Okay, we can move. I mean, I imagine I would probably still, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could do it just to have stuff to sell. But then that would take time away from my blacksmith making iron products. Unless I build another smithy to just make products for selling. Which I guess I could do. I can make a second smithy. That their entire job is to just make bronze and copper tools. Because you're always going to have more copper ore than 10. I've noticed that just, you know. Hell, even in this playthrough, I've noticed that. There it is. That's why I got like 75 bronze bars and I still had like an extra 20 copper bars. Alright. 2 more stone will give me 20. Which will be 5. So I need 5 logs. Alright. Stream Raiders is ready. Uh oh, we only got 5 units on the field. I mean, not 5, 8 units on the field. I hope that's enough. Go get 'em, Buster. Oh, that was a waste. Oh, my war beast. Wow. Oh. Oh, get him. Get him. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Oh, man. God, that was close. All right. Well, Zen, you're listed as number 2. Would you like the 1 bomber scroll or do you want to give it to Tyranny? Man, thank God I put that war beast down. Holy crap. I don't think we would have survived otherwise. Nah, man, you're number 2 on the list, so you get the choice. You want the 1 bomber scroll or you want to pass it on to Tyranny? I mean, I guess he's on here more than you. Okay, we'll give it to Tyranny. I was like, the other option is I can go with the grant random awards. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Alright, Tyranny, you get the 1 bomber scroll, courtesy of Zen Metal. Enjoy your spoils of war. And that's going to do it for Stream Raiders. Tomorrow we'll pick up with the boss. So hopefully we have a few people watching tomorrow. We can take out the boss relatively quickly. Alright. And we finished making the stone pickaxes, so let's put some of these back. And we got a little bit of time, so let's finish up. Well, we're not going to finish up mining, but let's get as much mining done as we can. Oh, wow, it's getting dark in here. I should have brought a torch. It's definitely going to be really hard to see the tin deposits. Yeah, I can't see crap. Now, if I can't see crap, I know y'all can't see crap. It got dark quick. All right. Make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, we just missed that deposit. And again, missed the deposit. All right. Taking out these two deposits should max us out on weight. And we'll drop some stone. Came close to maxing us out. We could still move. It would have been slow though. Just a couple more minutes and we'll call it a night. I don't know about y'all, but I'm actually getting kind of tired myself. It's become my favorite, or my new favorite way to mine. Just go through and mine, and then drop the stone, then mine, drop the stone. Instead of doing the whole mine to your full, then carry it all out at once. This way I can get all the ore and everything out, and then I'll just come back for the stone. Do the little sideways run so you can run a little bit faster when you're overburdened. Alright, I think this is where we're going to end it tonight, folks. Tomorrow we will be back with some more Medieval Dynasty. We'll finish out the cave. And then Wednesday will be a new game that I just picked up this past weekend. Well, I didn't pick it up. I've had it for a while. I just started playing it this past weekend. So I'm going to surprise y'all with it. It's going to be a fun game. I had a lot of fun, trying it out this past weekend. So hopefully y'all will enjoy it as much as I did, or I do. But before we go, we of course have to make sure that we do our thank you. So first and foremost, I want to thank Viper for the follow. He gave us a follow right at the beginning of the stream, so thank you there, Viper 1981. Dave Gates also gave us a follow over the weekend while we weren't streaming, so appreciate you, Dave. Thanks for stopping by the channel and giving us a follow. And then of course I want to make sure I thank all of our subscribers. Without your contributions, this channel wouldn't be what it is today. And of course, with everyone stopping by, whether you stop by for 30 seconds or you stay for the full 2 to 3 hours that we're streaming, I appreciate y'all stopping by, watching me, because every view also helps out the channel. Last but not least, we are still doing our fundraiser till the end of this month for the Wounded Warrior Project. So if you look just below the bottom right corner of the video, you'll see the donate button for the Wounded Warrior Project. Our goal is $500. If you feel the need or feel the desire to donate to the Wounded Warrior Project and help out some disabled veterans, please do so. Like I said, the button is just below the bottom right corner of the video. 100% of your proceeds goes to the Wounded Warrior Project. Twitch does not touch them. So you can feel safe that your donation will go to a worthy cause. And with that, I will bid y'all a good night. See y'all tomorrow with more Medieval Dynasty. Bye.